I was just thinking today um, of my struggle against the psychopath um, of my life, my upbringing. It was the hardest struggle I've ever had in life. It was the, the longest struggle I had in life, was just me and this psychopath that I didn't know was a psychopath till later, way later in life. So I'm up against a psychopath, and I don't know it most of my life, and it's one of my parents. And pretty much everything you can imagine was used on me. Everything. Um, I mean, to the point where I accepted their reality. You know, and I still struggle with not seeing their skewed reality of me and the world. Like me being the bad guy, like they made me, like trying to see myself as not a bad guy has been a huge struggle to turn around. Like even when I do good deeds, like I still feel like a bad guy. you know like it's hard to turn that mentality around, because they treated you like some leper for so damn long. For so long they treated you like some leper, and that's the best way I can describe it. They treated and saw me as like some fucking leper that was just there taking up space. Didn't matter. It was just some leper, with no name, no soul, no likes, no dislikes, just some leper. That was me. That was me. Uh, I mean, I gave up on life so young. I really did. I mean, they crushed me. I admit that. And one of the hardest things to do is to get my desire for loving life back, you know, somehow, some way, to love life again. Like I actually like get to a point where I want to be here, because even with God, God's help, like obvious help, for the last 9 years or so, even with God's help, I still don't want to be here. That's fucking crazy. Like even with God clearly helping me later in life, finally stepped in, I still don't want to be here. It's fucking crazy. That's how much damage my family did to me. Like I just don't want to be here. I don't want to be on the planet. I don't want to be around people anymore. I don't want to be involved in anything. Like I don't care. I stopped caring so long ago, you know what I mean? Like it's like caging up someone for so long, they just lose the will to even escape or fight back. That was me. Like I just lost the will. I was a nothing. I was a nothing. You know, I was lower than the animals. You know what I mean? I was a nothing. Literally. I was totally erased. That is very true that they erase you. 100%. They erase you totally at a core level. That is factual. That is factual. They do erase you completely. If you're around a psychopath for that long, they will erase you. 100%. 100% they'll erase you. Um, but it was my biggest struggle, and I didn't know what the hell was going on, but I just knew I was in a fight against forces. I was up against these entities that I was very outmatched by. I was very outmatched by these entities. Even when I got older, I felt outmatched. Like when I was young, I was definitely outmatched when I was young. But even when I'm older, like I still feel a little outmatched. I haven't got that strength back or that confidence back. um, And that's how that's how brutal they were. I mean, like I said before, my father is a psychopath, not just narcissist. He's a psychopath, 100%. And I was up against that fucking shit most of my life in religion, plus in the house, plus, constant. Me against a psychopath, just constant, just fuck, it's a miracle that I'm even fucking breathing right now. Like, no one really knows what it's like until you're in close quarters with a psychopath. No one knows what it's like unless you're close quarters. You're you're they made you a hostage. They successfully made you a hostage, which is what they do. They isolate you from all friends and family. They isolate you. They make you a hostage, basically. So if you were a hostage to one of them, then you know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Because you really do have to escape. You don't go, oh, this relationship is over. We can go our separate ways. It doesn't work that way with a psychopath. They think they own you. They think they own you for life. They think they own you for life. And so when you cut off from them and you escape, they're like, oh, that's my Rolex watch that went away. That's my Rolex. That's my high price possession Rolex. That's how they see you. They see you as some kind of object. Oh shit, that's my high price couch that got away. I need my fancy couch back. That's how they see you. They see you as like a fancy furniture. You know, they treat you like that too. Just like a walking fuel pump. That's all you are, is just a walking fuel pump for them to feed off and get fuel off you. That's basically all you are, is just the fuel pump walking around for them. You have no other purpose in life, but you're just there to be their fuel pump. You know, that's it. No other aspirations in life. They suck you dry and they throw away you like you're a fucking piece of tissue paper that they found on the side of the street. That's how they see you, as some fucking tissue paper bullshit. Just fucking nothing. They see you as fucking nothing. Oh, I'm done with that tissue paper. Throw it. Throw it away. Maybe that tissue paper will get some value while it's discarded. And then that tissue paper turns into, wow, that tissue paper turned into some money. And it turned into a fucking nice fucking plasma TV. They fucking built themselves back up. Gotta hoover them. Gotta hoover. They built themselves back up. Gotta hoover. Get that fuel back. Get that fuel pump going. That's how they see it. That's totally how they see it. Oh, my fuel station is getting value. They're making more money. I gotta hoover that. I gotta suck that fucking object back into my spheres of influence and fucking just use them as a fuel pump and get their money. You know what I'm saying? That's how they see you, just like an object that they discard, and then they keep track of all their discards, and once the discards are getting stronger, they try to hoover them. If they don't, I don't know. They try to hoover them when they get stronger. It's just like a cycle. It's a never-ending cycle. That's why you have to do no contact. So the Hoover is never seen by you. The Hoover's never seen, and so you're getting stronger and stronger without seeing their Hoover. You don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're irrelevant. So, anyways, but yeah, that was. I was just thinking that was the hardest, most exhausting battle, was just my whole life. being around a psychopath parent. um, the other one wasn't that much better. Um, there's usually one stronger psychopath in relationships, um, a more controlling one, for sure, than the other partner. So sometimes you'll just have like a psychopath with a lesser narcissist, like a weaker narcissist. There's always one that's stronger than the other, usually in the relationship. At least with my parents, there was one stronger than the other, and the one that was stronger than the other is the one I really struggle with. He really fucked me up. He really messed me up. He really spun me in fucking circles. I really got fucked with. I really got fucked with bad, like really bad. I really got fucked with bad, um, by a psychopath, and I still struggle with it. Mentally, I still struggle with it. Even in no contact, I still struggle with that mentally, the mental part. Uh, I'm still working on it. Every day I keep trying to get my mind, get my mind more free. You know, not feel like my mind's in the grip still, and my mind's in the pattern still. My mind's in the brainwashing, still that was done to me. Because there was a lot of brainwashing that happened with me, for sure. A lot of repetition, a lot of repetition. Um, and that's the thing I kind of ignore. It was all the brainwashing, but there was a lot. There was a lot of brainwashing, and religion played a factor in that brainwashing, 100%. But anyways, that was the biggest struggle of my life, was just being up against a psychopath for most of my life. That was the biggest struggle, the biggest battle on every level, mentally, physically, spiritually, everything. Everything. It was a fucking struggle like no other. you know. It had me begging for death. Begging God for death almost every day of my life, begging God for death. And even now I'm still doing that, and I'm just in the aftermath of it all. That It's still painful as fuck in the aftermath. It's still really painful, even though they're not around you. The aftermath pain is there, and I'm just like, fuck. So it's not even over. It's not even over in no contact. Even a while in no contact, it's still not over. The pain is still fucking there. And it's the aftermath effects, 100%, 100%. The aftermath of it all. The aftermath is what it is. Um, and the aftermath effects are very painful. 100% painful. Uh, it's no joke. I fight against it every damn day. The body pains and everything. You know, it's fucking hell. But I keep going. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let them have the last laugh. You know what I mean? Fuck them. I'm not gonna have them have the last laugh. They can fucking do their fucking bullshit somewhere else. They can fucking suck somebody else's energy. They can leave me the fuck alone, you know, forever, you know. Um, Fuck. But yeah, biggest struggle of my life, 100%. Battling against a psychopath on every level for years and years and years, just up against that psychopath. Son against father. Son against father. And right now, the son is trying to get stronger from get stronger than the father. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening right now. Is they already pushed me to the lowest point possible. They already did that. Now I'm on the upswing, the ascension of when the son surpasses the father. You know what I'm saying? Finally, after years and years of the father pressing down the son, trying to destroy the son in every way possible, try to destroy me. Finally, uh, the son makes an ascension back because I don't know, like that. I guess that's the way it works. Like I didn't even see it coming. You know, like I thought, you know, it was so one sided. It was so one sided against me for most of my life that I just thought my life's over. You know what I'm saying? Because it was that one sided. Everybody was against me. And it's legit. It's not making it up, not paranoia. Everyone was literally against me. Everyone. They ruined my name. They character assassinated me really early. They covered all their bases. I couldn't get help. You know, they covered every base so I wouldn't be believed. Um, even right now, I don't think I would be believed. Even right now, I don't think I'd be believed. Um, and it's like way after the fact. You know, I'm a lot older now, and I still don't think I'd be believed. Still, you know, even though, you know, I'm older now and more mature than I was, you know, I still don't believe I don't think I'd be believed even now. That's how good. That's how good they ruined my name. That's how good they character assassinated me. Uh, it was that good. Very well done. They destroyed everything. They didn't just destroy you, they didn't just erase you, they erased your name, they erased your character, they erased your personality, they erased all that stuff, the whole 9 yards. Fucked up shit. The most fucked up thing you can do to a person ever, they did to me. The most fucked up thing imaginable, they did to me. So, anyways, that was my biggest struggle, was just being around that psychopath every day, almost, you know, constantly up against this fucking crazy ass old man that wasn't even fucking human. You know, I was up against a non-human. I had no chance. I was up against a non-human robot machine. I had no chance. You know, I was just a regular kid, and I was up against some fucking machines from hell that I couldn't even, I can't you can't win against. you, you can't win against. You know, so you basically learn not to say anything. You're just like, why say anything? That it won't matter. It won't matter. You know, that's how I feel. You just, why say anything to someone like that? It won't matter. They won't care. They'll pretend they're listening, but they're not really listening, you know? So, anyways, I don't know why that came up today, but it just, like, I get a lot of flashbacks, you know, and just my war around being around a psychopath for that long was definitely my biggest struggle, my biggest challenge ever, you know, and I still struggle with the aftermath bullshit, you know, and staying away from the Hoovers, uh, being disciplined with myself to stay away so nothing can reach me. Just being disciplined with myself, with my own thoughts, being disciplined against uh, creating that mixture that they create in you that makes you think about them. Fighting against that. It's fucking mental warfare. It really is mental warfare. Even in the aftermath, it's still mental warfare. It's fucking crazy. Um, how they do that to your mind. It's so crazy how they do all that to your mind. So you're fighting what they did to your mind. Literally fighting what they did to your mind, fighting to rewire your mind, fighting for some sanity somewhere, I don't know. Anyways, but it was a battle for sure. A long, 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 long battle against a psychopath. And, so that, yeah, biggest struggle of my life, hands down, biggest struggle. Even over my physical injuries, the struggle against the psychopath was worse, and probably it caused a lot of my physical pains, I think. So, yeah, because your body's always in shock, fight or flight. Most of its life. So, anyways, that's all I wanted to say about it. Just like I was fucking against it. I was like up against a psychopath the whole damn time, and I didn't even know it was a psychopath, and I was up against a fucking psychopath the whole damn time. I was getting nowhere and getting messed with and following along a psychopath the whole damn time. I was up against a psychopath the whole damn time, and I didn't even know it. And dangerous shit, dangerous shit to be around for sure. Um, without even knowing, quite how dangerous it really is. But um, they make you think that you're supposed to uh, bow down to them like it's normal, but it's not. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Really, I don't know. A thought just came to my mind today, but that's all I want to say.